Absolute Wonder Woman faces the wrath of Hades. It's been a minute since I covered this series, and we need to catch up, so let's get right into it. So boom, the issue starts off with a flashback of young Diana playing with a demon dog. But while they're having fun, she runs into Lady Persephone. She's big and green as shit. She's like, Diana, come meet my tree. It's small right now, but one day it will grow and be great, just like you. She says she walks through the underworld, and everywhere she walks, life follows, but because they're in hell, it dies almost instantly. But sometimes something very special is able to break through. She tells Diana to show her the rest of her home. I'd love that. Mother always needs more plants. As they walk away, Persephone's like, have you heard the story about how I came to the underworld? It involves a kidnapping and some very diabolical pomegranate seeds. Back in present day, Persephone and Hades watched Diana fight some demon tiger in an arena, and that shit got her in a headlock. Diana locks in and throws that tiger to the wall. Persephone tells Hades, I got Diana whooping your chimera's ass easily. We then flash back to Circe calling to the goddess Hecate. Hecate answers the call but tells Circe to hurry up because she doesn't have much time. So Circe explains she doesn't know how to get Diana out of hell once the time comes, because right now, that's an impossible task. There will be two escapes. The first is temporary, and you don't need to concern yourself with that one. The second one is more permanent, and Hecate goes silent real quick. Circe's like, what? Ears are everywhere, Circe, but a path has been laid. Hecate then says that long ago, she impressed Hades with a diabolical story. It was a simple story too, but not too long after, a new game emerged in the arena. The way has been prepared. Then the goddess disappears, but she knocks down a book in front of Circe called The Lady or the Tiger. Back in the present, a tiger demon is fighting Our Lady Diana, and it hit her with a fire blast. Hades like, you might be wrong about your princess. She kind of getting her ass beat right now. She's like, we gonna see. Hades looks at Circe, who's chained up right next to him, and he's like, who you got winning? Oh, I forgot. Can't have you saying all them dangerous words. Tears fall out Circe's eyes as she sees that demon punch the shit out of Diana. We flash back to Circe reading that book to young Diana. Once upon a time long ago, there was a beautiful princess, and she fell in love with a young handsome man who was not a prince. When her father, the king, realized this, he sent the princess's young suitor into the arena. The king said it was a place that allowed the gods alone to decide someone's fate, but everyone knew that shit was cap. In the arena, the young suitor would face two doors. Behind one was some fine shit that would be his wife for a long ass time, and they would be happy forever. In the other was a tiger and certain death. Diana's like, can't we reason with the tiger or squabble with it? Circe's like, hell nah, you fight a tiger, you're cooked. The princess is very much in love, and she told her bae, she gonna find out which door has that freedom. But then the princess found out that the woman behind the door was somebody she was deeply jealous of. A woman who the man once loved back in the day, and that the woman deeply hated. And a choice that had been painful, but relatively easy on the face of it, suddenly felt like the worst kind of punishment the young princess could imagine. Sending her lover to go be happy with someone else while she remained alone. She could imagine no fate more painful. And in the morning when the man stood before the princess, she indicated he go to the right door, so he did. The end. Diana's like, wait, what? That's the end? But we don't even know what happened. That's the point, darling. But I don't understand. Did he live? What happened? That's all there is, Diana. We can read it when you're older, perhaps. I don't want to read that stupid book again. It's horrible. We'll see. Circe quotes that ending when she's doing Diana's hair later. The princess ticked her head almost imperceptibly in one direction to indicate which door the suitor should choose. And so he did. Diana still doesn't get it though. If the point is the gods choose your fate, that shit don't make sense because the princess did. Then perhaps that's not what it's about. I don't like the princess. She doesn't love the suitor. She loves herself. You're right. Maybe we're supposed to understand her, not agree with her. She should be better. That assumes she chose to let him die. She should be better regardless of her choice, even considering his death is beneath her. I understand you're caught up on her worthlessness, But do you think that's the point of this story? No. On a random day when Diana's older, she finally realizes, by Kate, I'm not the princess. So back in the present, she gets to work hitting that tiger with a strong right hook, then kicks it in the gut too. Hades talks about how he loves a good squabble, he loves the pain. The tiger punches Diana back, and she apologizes for what she's about to do. I'm sorry, sister. Like many of us, your life is not your own. I take no pleasure in whooping your ass. If you don't yield, I gotta do it to you. The tiger ain't trying to hear that shit though. Yeah! I see. And in the next panel, we cut to Diana having that tiger in a headlock. She beat that ass off screen. She calls out to Hades, I beat her ass already. Don't make me kill her.
Only one of you may leave that arena, princess.
If you force me to kill her, Hades, for nothing, for sport, then you are not the god I thought you might be. It will draw a fateful line between us.
You say this to a god? You say this to the lord of the underworld?
Rest easy in your next life, sister. And she snaps the tiger's neck, killing it. Forgive me, goddess Themis, if justice truly rules your mind and heart. Lend me your strength and power now. Join with great and terrible Kate to see true justice meted out, even in this hopeless place. Diana looks up filled with rage. Hades, you are no god, no lord. You are a warden of a prison, nothing more.
You dare?
I do. You're only an errand boy chained to this forsaken place by Zeus. As she's surrounded with aura, Hades is like, damn, how is she so powerful? You know why I'm so powerful. It's because keeping me here is unjust. It's shameful, and everyone who knows of it knows the truth of its injustice, and it demands a reckoning. But your reckoning is not today, Warden. Your time will come. But in the meantime, I believe we have a game to finish. A question of two doors.
Pick a door so I no longer have to look at your ugly ass face. Behind one door is death. Behind the other is freedom. But before you choose, your mother should know that if you open that door with freedom, you'll never be able to enter the underworld again. Cersei, you'll lose your daughter forever.
Tears flow down Cersei's face.
Make your choice, princess. The hour grows late, and I grow weary of your company.
Diana opens the door on the right, securing her freedom. But she doesn't walk out of it. She returns to Hades.
He's like, did I stutter? You can't return. What the fuck you doing?
She snaps Cersei's chains. About that, some time ago, a situation led me to eating some diabolical pomegranate seeds your wife gave me.
He looks at Persephone like, what did you do?
So she says, I fed her some of your treasured seeds. Each one of those seeds requires the person to come back to the underworld 1 month out of every year. Diana didn't even blink when she found out about them, and she ate a whole bunch. So Diana can't be banned from the underworld. So Lady Persephone gives Hades an ultimatum. Do you want to break the rules of the seeds? You'll have your win and Diana will never come back. But you will lose your bride. So be certain, husband.
Hades like, damn, this not finished, princess. You made a grave miscalculation and a motivated enemy.
And so have you. Then he disappears in thin air. Diana and Cersei kneel down and thank Lady Persephone for coming in clutch for the girls. She's like, I'll do anything for my sisters. Keep up the great work, y'all. And one day bring the reckoning that you speak of. And I'll consider your debt paid in full in honor of all our lost sisters everywhere. After that, Diana takes her mom home to the Wild Isle. And they have a heart-to-heart. All this time, I thought I was teaching you how to beat the arena. When you were really teaching me, we were teaching each other, as it's always been and will always be. It's poetic how they desired to punish me, to hold me down, to make me disappear. And instead, they gave me a mother that knew all the secrets of the world and taught them to me very well. She tells her mom she can't stay because if she does, she'll have to stay for 1 month. I'll send you a message as soon as I build the Heron in Gateway City as planned. She also tells her mom she squabbled with the Tetracide. By Kate? And do you know how I won? Your lasso, it was the answer. It saved everyone, including me. In Kate's name, fare thee well, mother. In Kate's name, my daughter. And the issue ends with Diana getting up out of there. Let me know your thoughts on this issue in the comments, and I promise I'll get to catching up as soon as possible. On that note, I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.